Let's be honest. No one learned real English by just filling in the blanks or doing grammar quizzes. Language lives in emotion, in stories, in the details of life. And when you follow a story, you remember the words because they meant something. Today's story is gentle and reflective, full of everyday expressions and emotions. Let's jump in. Anna hadn't set foot in her hometown in 15 years. Not since the summer she left with one suitcase, a bus ticket, and a heart full of ambition. She had always told herself she'd return someday, maybe for a wedding, maybe a funeral, maybe just to see what had changed. But time moved fast. Life happened, and someday never came. Until now. She stepped off the train with a small suitcase, the same brand her mother had given her back then. A gentle breeze brushed her face as the familiar station came into view, smaller than she remembered. Less noisy, more still. She looked around. The candy store near the entrance, gone, replaced by a phone repair shop. The corner where she used to wait for her dad's car, it now had bike racks and a big welcome center sign. She started walking. Her feet followed old routes without needing directions. Down Maple Street, past the faded post office. She crossed the road by instinct, remembering how the old crosswalk light used to flash too fast. It still did. The houses looked different, new paint, taller fences, solar panels on some roofs. But the air smelled the same, like cut grass and something warm. She walked by her old elementary school. The playground had been redone. The slide was now metal and fancy. But the oak tree on the far end, the one she carved her name into, was still standing. Fatter, older, like her. Anna didn't take pictures. She didn't feel the need to capture the moment. She just took it in, with quiet eyes and a full heart. When she reached the street where she grew up, her breath caught a little. There it was, her house. Different colors now, pale yellow instead of blue. The rose bushes were trimmed, and there was a tiny for sale sign on the lawn. She stood across the street for a while. A man stepped out to check the mail. He noticed her, smiled politely, then went back in. He didn't know who she was, didn't know the laughter and tears that had once echoed through those walls. She didn't cry, but her eyes watered. Sometimes, returning didn't mean going back. It meant reseeing. She wandered into town, walked past her old dance studio, now a gym. The diner still stood, though under a new name. She stepped inside, ordered a coffee, sat at the same booth she once giggled in with friends. The coffee was bitter, but the memory was sweet. An older woman across the room looked familiar. A teacher, maybe, or the librarian. Their eyes met for a second. A smile. Recognition, maybe. But no words. Anna finished her coffee, left a tip, and stepped back into the street. She walked to the park. Kids were everywhere, laughing, chasing each other. One boy was flying a kite, struggling to keep it in the air. She watched for a few minutes. A dog barked. A baby cried. A teenager played loud music. Life moved forward. Always. As the sun began to set, Anna sat on a bench with her suitcase beside her. Her phone buzzed. A message from a friend. "How's the trip?" She typed back. Strange. "Beautiful. Exactly what I needed." That night, on the train out, Anna looked out the window until the town disappeared behind trees and hills. She wasn't going back to stay. She didn't need to. But she had come back, and that was enough. Did you notice all the useful, natural English inside the story? Phrases like set foot in, took it in, full heart, life happened, and eyes watered. These are real, emotionally rich expressions that help you sound fluent without even trying. Stories like this don't just teach you words, they teach you how people actually use them. If you enjoyed today's story, Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. Have you ever returned to a place from your past? How did it feel? We upload one new story every single day, full of real English, real life, and real learning. See you tomorrow.